Hello, this is Mohammed.
Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. I just saw your email
Gotcha.
about one of my listings.
Uh-huh.
So talk to me. What is this?
It is a subject to offer where we are offering to take over the seller's mortgage payment and, give the seller's equity on closing depending on how much equity they have. So if they have a small amount of equity, we'll just step in, pay off the equity on closing and take over the mortgage payment. If they have a large amount of equity, we're going to take over the mortgage payment same way, and we're going to pay a portion of the equity on closing. Rest of the equity will be paid over time with a balloon period on it. So that's what you're offering, and we don't mind paying the listing price, covering your 3% commission and the closing cost. So
Okay. So wait, let me just write this down.
sure.
So you would take over the existing mortgage payments.
Yes, mortgage payment.
There's only like 500,000.
Okay.
Although I don't know if he has a HELOC or not. Does that make a difference?
No, as long as we can take the mortgage payment over and can cash flow on the property, that's all matters to us. So, our rental rate has to be above the mortgage payment that we are making every single month. That's our main goal with this kind of transaction.
So I'm confused. So you would purchase the home you would assume the mortgage?
Okay, so let me just explain how the process works. That will answer like 90% of your question.
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I know it's a brand new for lots of people. So we're going to step in. We're going to purchase the property. It's going to go through the title. Okay. On closing, the title will transfer on our name. The mortgage will stay on seller name. Now you might going to be asking, that's crazy. What's the benefit for the seller, and what's the guarantee that you're going to make the payment if the mortgage stays in seller's name? So when we go through the title process, the title company will put a specific performance clause with the closing document that will be signed by both parties, which basically says this new company will take over the property and will be responsible for all kind of payments related to this house, such as the PITI, HOA. If there is any solar, we're going to be responsible for everything. With the performance clause that says that if we ever default on a single mortgage payment while the mortgage stays on seller's name, the seller can then take the deed back of the house without any foreclosure. So if we miss a single mortgage payment, if we fail to make a single mortgage payment on time, the seller will be able to just take the deed back without any foreclosure. They can connect with the title company, and the title company can walk them through the process of taking the deed back. We do not make any payment to the seller directly. All the payment that we make is made through a mortgage servicing company. We pay them every single month. They will facilitate all the payment. They will pay the mortgage. They will make the payment for the seller's equity, whatever payment that we have to make. So everything is documented, right? So if we miss
okay, so what about the remaining amount?
Okay, so let's say we're gonna take the equity. We're gonna make a down payment on the equity on closing. The remaining amount, we're gonna make a monthly payment to the seller every single month with the balloon period. Let's just say that, hey, we're gonna make you a monthly payment for 5 years. At the end of 5 years, we're just gonna pay off rest of the equity in a single payment. Maybe at the end of 5 years, we're gonna sell the house, or we might just gonna refinance the whole thing so that seller gets their equity as well as the existing loan gets paid off all at the same time.
Okay, so you would pay the equity that's on the home, and then take over the mortgage payments, right?
Mhm.
But he would transfer title to you.
Right.
So what would be his monthly payment?
So in order for me to be able to give you the down payment on closing and what's gonna be his monthly payment, I actually have to get his recent mortgage statement or some information about his mortgage, such as his existing mortgage balance, PITI, and the interest rate. So if I get those information, what I can do is I can then run the number to make sure that the house will cash flow after we make those mortgage payment every single month, and based off of that, we can determine how much we're gonna put down on closing, and how much monthly payment he's gonna get, and how long the balloon period gonna be. Okay, so our only sole purpose
and
of
then
sending out this LOI is to see if your seller would even entertain this kind of offer.
yeah,
Per se.
I'll ask him. But he really needs the like cash deals. He really needs the cash and a quick close. So I don't know how long, just 30 days or less, but I don't know. And I don't know. And how many deals have you done with this thus far?
With this kind of deal, me and my partner, we have about 60 doors. We did most of our deal in Texas and Arizona. We are actually in escrow for 3 houses in Texas right now, 1 in Arizona. Florida is the new market that we are stepping into because it's similar to the Texas market that we do business on. So, yeah, we have about 60 doors in total. If you want, I can send you some HUDs from those two states that we recently closed this year. So you can actually, check them out. We bought those houses the same way.
Okay, yeah, that would be great if you can send that to me. And then I can kind of get a better feel from reading it.
Okay. What I can do is I can also
sell it
just
for you.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
No. I'm just how to best sell it. How to best sell it. That's all.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
sure it sells in a way, but I'd have to do some convincing.
So typically, what they do is, if you would reply to my email, that would be very, very helpful. That way, I can send you the card as well as I can send you a PDF document that goes over this whole process. And typically, a lots of other question rises when they go through this kind of document. So I have included FAQs. I have included the whole process. It's not a long document. It's like a couple pages. You can actually
send
it
that
to the
me?
seller.
That would be wonderful. Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
send it to the seller reads it, it'll be like, I understand it. I would at least entertain an offer, or I have more questions. In that case, you can just we can just hop on a 3-way call. You can stay in the middle, right? And I can answer the question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind sending that to me?
Yeah. Would you be able to just reply back to my email? I'll send you everything over. If you could just do that.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. I see it. I see your email. Send me the official offer.
Yeah, I sent one before. Yeah, it's like, hey, send me an official offer, but that was before I understood what you were asking.
Okay. Yeah. So now I'll reply to that email with all the documentation. You can show the proof that we are doing business actively and we bought houses recently. Plus, you can also send over the document. Be like, hey, this is how it works. Let me know if you would be entertaining an offer or something like that. And then if it works for him, great. If it doesn't, then you have my number. We can work on some other deals, which is what I do most of the time.
Okay, great. Yeah, I will. Send me that stuff. I'll review it and I'll give you a call back.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.